Hello and welcome, new and returning beautiful souls. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. This is your August monthly general intuitive tarot reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn, I hope you are well. I hope the year has been treating you well. We're a fair way into it by now, and I find it's flying by, but then again, I find every year flying by now. So, I don't know about you, but anyway, let's talk about the key astrological events that I want to call out in the month of August. And I'm going to start by talking about August 19. Okay, and the reason I'm calling this out is because we have this aspect of a square. It's a Jupiter-Saturn square. Okay, now it is going to actually occur twice this year. Once now in August, and it's going to happen again in December. Now, I am not an astrologer, right? That's not what I do for a living, but I do feel, and it's in my personal opinion, that squares are, aspects that tend to be very tense energetically. And I would say that this one is a very significant transit. And I would say that it's probably going to be more intense because of the fact that apparently that this is going to be what they call perfect by degree. So I would think that there's going to be even much more intensity there, okay? Now, Saturn is the planet of limitations and challenges, right? Jupiter is a planet of expansion and growth. So I'm going to say that there's probably going to be some friction when these two get together. And that friction probably or could, might not show up for you in the form of, let's say, obstacles or slowdowns or roadblocks to your success in some way, shape, or form. Okay? And, they could show up more than usual. Okay? That's the other thing I want to say there. Now, the month might, even if that doesn't affect you, I'm going to say that, the month could feel slow in general. And that's because there are a number of planets that are already retrograde. Okay, so Pluto's retrograde. Saturn went retrograde in June. In July, Neptune went retrograde. And now in August, let's add to the mix Mercury. Okay. Now, Mercury will go retrograde August 4th, and it'll be retrograde the whole month till the 28th. And of course, with all of these things, there's a pre-shadow and a post-shadow. That means before August 4th, you could feel it, and after August 28th, you could still feel it, all right? Now, Mercury retrograde, there's lots of information out there. You may even know some yourself about it, right? Mercury retrograde is, technology doesn't work, your devices, things go on the fritz, we lose emails, okay? So all I really want to say to you is if you have something important that you're waiting for, mail, doctor's appointment, something, you're also looking for, maybe you're going on vacation and, you want to make sure you're not going to miss the plane. It's not going to get canceled. Okay. Just triple check everything. Also, if you're waiting for something by email, pick up the phone if you haven't received it, right? And, call somebody. I know that's a foreign concept to actually pick up the phone, but I'm going to say, sometimes it's a very reliable thing. So pick up the phone there and hopefully, you'll be able to, you won't miss whatever it is that you don't want to miss. Okay. Now, I want to talk about something on a little bit more positive note. So on August 7th, the sun in Leo is going to sextile Jupiter in Gemini. And I'm going to say that I believe this is a very optimistic aspect and it attracts really good things in your life. So if you are wise, take advantage of this sweet energy. Really, really good time to go after your dreams. You could achieve something. There's a big promise here. You could achieve something with very little effort. Okay? So at the end of the month, also on the 29th is another good energy which is that Venus is going to enter Libra. And it's going to make us feel more committed to our relationships. So you may have this desire to spend more time with your loved ones or those that are special to you. Okay, my friends, so check out your natal charts. See where those energies fall for you, which houses, how you can take advantage. If you don't have a natal chart, go to a website, download one for free. Okay, let's dive into your tarot. So I give thanks to the angel spirits, guides in the universe for the messages they provide and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Capricorn seekers. Let's pull 4 cards. Sorry, 3 piles, but 4 cards for Capricorn for the month of August. First card came flying out, Ace of Swords. Fantastic energy to start on. Second card out is Temperance. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups that came out with the 6 of Swords. Let's see if something flipped out. No. Okay. Final card, please and thank you for Capricorn for the month of August. King of Wands. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck is King of Pentacles. My goodness. We have 2 kings on this table. 2 kings, Capricorn. Kings are very mature energy. Kings are authority, and kings are control. And I have to say that because it's very interesting is as soon as this Ace of Swords came out, Ace of Swords for me is very much a card of you are going to be the king, if you will, of your own domain. Because for me, this card is like, King Arthur, who wasn't King Arthur, right? Until he pulled that sword from that stone, or the Lady of the Lake gave him that sword because that sword was his power, right? It was the source of his power, was the source that helped him to feel powerful because it put him in charge of his life. It put him in charge of his in charge of, a bunch of people. And then he was able to unite all of these kingdoms because he was so powerful. And, we have this mountain here, and mountains are, challenges. You're going to surmount challenges here with, by exerting your powers of the mind, the intellect, taking new opportunities of the mind, taking getting new ideas, etc. And I think it's, like I said, when this popped out, the first feeling was this is great energy. And then the Temperance card came, and I said to myself, why is it that Capricorn needs to temper themselves or just, cool themselves down a bit, even though they're pulling all this energy? And then I saw these 2 kings, okay? So there's a lot of kingly energy on this table. And for me, this kingly energy with that Ace of Swords and the universe saying, cool down a bit, is a message of, don't You know, I don't want to say I don't, but, you know, you could have a tendency, I'm just going to say that, tendency to want to control something. I don't know what it is. Do you want to control people? Because we have the Two of Cups here, and Two of Cups is about relationships, right? Two of Cups, it's about partnerships. Two of Cups is about, you know, sometimes our choices. But in this instance, I do feel it's more about people, relationships in general, whether that's business relationships, that's love relationships, that's relationships with our family, our kids, our spouses, our, our teachers, our mentors, our bosses. Okay. So I do kind of feel like people around you are going to also are going to feel this control or this desire to control. And so, you know, the universe is telling you, temper that, because your relationships, whatever relationships you have, are going in the right direction, right? The Six of Swords is a card of a bit more smooth sailing. Okay, so it could also be that if you do want relationships in your life to go better than they have, then you do have to temper that desire to control, right? Desire to lead, desire to lead, desire to lead. Okay, so there's a lot of energy on this table that tells me that you may have to hold yourself back from all of that energy, particularly with that Temperance card. Okay, so let's get into it, into your clarifiers, and see what the universe has to tell us. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Okay, Sun card is there. So it tells me that you are in a good mode. Okay, you are definitely enjoying this month. Okay, you're enjoying this power. You're enjoying this opportunities. You're enjoying this clarity of mind. You are enjoying this ability to, as I said, take that sword and, take that crown and, climb that mountain and get over the top of it and see what's on the other side. Okay, so you are very happy and positive about any challenges or anything that you're facing in this month. Fantastic, beautiful, very happy for you. All right, so let's continue to clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling very, very positive. Again, another card of positivity because we have the Star card here. Okay, now I would say to you that there's maybe the stars are shining on you in this regard, that you are feeling like there's no wrong that you can do. I feel like you feel like there is an energy of, being guided, if you will, in some way, shape, or form. And I'm also feeling that because you have this High Priest, which in this deck is the Hierophant, right? So I'm going to say to you that you have this, maybe it's because you feel confident in following the rules, that you following the rules allows you to have this control, following what, somebody tells you, whatever that person is for you, whether that's a guru, a mentor, a friend who you trust, whether it's your religion, whether it's, some kind of spiritual guidance, somebody that, or somebody or something that guides you, okay, in helping you to follow the rules, okay, or that you're looking for guidance from somebody as well in how to deal with this situation. Because if you do find that your relationships are kind of waning, or you do want better relationships, then I would say to you, yes, take a little bit of your power, but temper it. Okay, because if you can temper and get the right amount of, being able to, lead, or to be decisive. That's the other thing, is if you need to make decisions and you need to be decisive about something, then we also need to make sure that you have this ability to talk it out with somebody and say, how do I do this the right way, so that you aren't affecting these relationships. Because there is this element of temperance here. There is this element of, whoa, cool it, don't get out of control, don't get crazy on us. All right. So I just kind of feel like you need some kind of outlet. I don't know what that is for you, but let's clarify this temperance. Maybe it'll tell us what kind of outlet is required for you to make sure that you aren't going overboard here. Empress, something that actually makes you grow, makes you feel nourished, something that makes you feel nurturing, something that will nurture you. Okay. Is that a creative outlet for you to let your feelings out? Is that some kind of something, I don't know, is that like art? Is that like painting? Is it, ceramics? Is it dance lessons? Okay. And I think that, you need that outlet. Let's see what else temperance is telling us. Let's clarify temperance, please. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You are kind of looking at the big picture, which is great, because we always want to look at the big picture. You're planning ahead and trying to figure out, how to do this. So I would say for some of you, if you aren't already in this situation where you're controlling people, if you feel like this is going to damage relationships, then put in a good plan here. It's the other thing I want to say. But you also should plan some time for yourself, as I said, to have some kind of an outlet, which is going to help you to keep your cool there. And Knight of Pentacles, take it slow. Okay? Take it slow. Don't go too crazy. All right. Now, let's clarify the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, because either you want your relationships to go better, or your relationships will go better if you're temperate in this month. Okay? So let's clarify the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay. There is a divine couple here on the table, is what I call King and Queen of Wands. Okay, you also have this King of Wands. There could be, and this Knight here, there could be, one of these energies could be you. One of these energies could be the people around you. All right, and so what I want to say is there's certainly a Queen of Wands person in one of these relationships that is either going well or you want for it to go better. Okay, this Queen of Wands is an energy of, very determined. It's a person who's very determined, but somebody who's very warm nonetheless, right? It doesn't mean it's a cold determination. It's a warm, attractive personality for sure. It's a cheerful person. It's definitely somebody who likes to be busy. It's a manifester. It's a doer, a shaker, a mover, okay? And somebody who is also protective of their family too. So if there's somebody, and that's, I call that out too because of the 6 of Swords. There's a lot of protection in that 6 of Swords card. So, I feel like either this person is one of those key people that, either you will affect by this control, or you want to not affect by this control, or you're trying to avoid affecting by this control, because, you need to, like I said, you need to kind of apply a little bit of temperance there, because you really don't want these people to walk away from you. Okay. There is the potential that because others see how demanding you are being in your relationships, and others see the mood that you are in, it could turn them off a little bit. But this is also a card for me of saying you might need to hold yourself back. Okay, hold yourself back so that you don't affect this relationship. Okay, walk away. That's what I want to say. Walk away from something you feel is going to explode or make the situation explode, no matter how much you believe that you're right, no matter how much you believe that no matter how much you believe you're right, or that you have like strong convictions in it, or that you need to defend yourself or defend your position, I just say walk away. Okay, walk away. Let's clarify this King of Wands. Now, this is a leader, right? King of Wands is a big picture leader for me. This is like the CEO type of guy, and that's usually somebody who got there because he did he did control stuff in a way to get himself there. But it's also somebody who's very confident. It's also somebody who enjoys challenges. Okay, so I mean, I do have the Nine of Cups, so I don't know if this is who you're trying to be, who you're wishing to be, or this is who you're wishing will your relationships would be. In other words, because maybe you can work better with them. All I can say is there is something there about wanting to feel fulfilled in this role of whoever this is. And you do have the Tower card, so I'm going to say that there is a bit of a surprise maybe there. Maybe you didn't realize that you were acting in this way. Maybe you just thought, oh, this is great. I'm really happy, so why isn't everybody else? Okay, I think there's going to be a little bit of a realization for you that, something, people aren't necessarily on board with the way that you're acting. And I would say to you, like, you can't make this stuff up. King of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Okay, so, I do feel like there's something there about success, that what's driving you to be in this way is success. You're driving towards some type of success. And, oh, look at that. You also have the Justice card. I didn't even see that. You have the Justice card there too. So, I mean, there is something here about control, about some kind of legal control, perhaps. There is something here about, contracts related to this business, or, something that, you're looking for some kind of balance with this business. All right. So, yeah. So I would just say, yeah, that's your messages there, man. I think that's pretty kind of clear, but all right. I'm going to pull for you a final message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Beautiful cards. They are a little bit big and they're new, so they do stick together, so bear with me here. Final message for Capricorn for the month of August, please. Going beyond normal, number 14. I'm going to show you the card. I'll read to you from the book. This book is full of wisdom, and I love these cards, and I love this book. So give me 1 second, and I'll get it. Number 14, going beyond normal. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't lose focus. I've been losing focus on my camera a lot lately. Going beyond normal. Okay, this oracle card brings you a special piece of guidance. You are moving outside of the plan. You are living on the border of what is socially accepted. This is good. This is fringe dwelling freedom. Others might see this about you straight away as you seem pretty normal, but that secret eccentric streak is just waiting to show itself. And maybe you are you are an out and proud fringe dweller, completely comfortable with this way of being. Either way, this oracle card brings you the message that you now have a chance to live from the heart more deeply and expressively than ever before. It wants you to realize that this is a legitimate, empowered, and creative way to live that honors all of you. Let me read that again. It wants you to realize that this is a legitimate, empowered, and creative way to live that honors all of who you are. You can give up forcing or squashing yourself down into a very limited set of so-called desirable qualities like intellect and control. Oh my God. Wow. You mean like dead on there. All right. You don't need to live in control, my gorgeous, gorgeous Capricorn friends. All right. I'll leave it there. Don't forget to click the like button and stay tuned for more readings to come. And click the subscribe button if you haven't, because I'm going to have some more contest announcements. I'm sure you're not going to want to miss those if you're interested in a free reading, free personal reading for your specific situation. All right. So take care, my lovely ones. I'll see you again very soon. And please know until then that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.